you found it. Thanks for bringing it back. Oh, she's just my neighbor's little girl. I suppose it's time for the truth. You're right. Daphne is my daughter. This is the last photo we took together before she and her mother left. Daphne took the last name, Theodore, from her mother. Don't tell anyone about this. We divorced specifically to keep people from knowing that Daphne is my daughter. The chief alchemist thinks very highly of Daphne, and believes she has what it takes to become the Empire's top alchemist. He'd sworn off taking more apprentices, but he made an exception for this kid. She's talented, but it's more than that. The Spathatoy is never short on talent. The chief alchemist said Daphne has a unique gift that sets her apart. I don't quite understand what he meant by that, but it's clear that Daphne has a promising future. So, we must not let a Charon father stand in her way. At least that's what her mother thought. No. She has a heart of gold and adores her old man. How can I tell her? So, I play the part of a bad father who's done with family life. And when Daphne calls me Dad, I tell her, "Zip it. I'm not your father. Address me as your superior officer." But Daphne's such a sweet kid. She couldn't bring herself to curse at me, and always ended up blaming herself instead. I'd rather her resent me, if it spares her any pain. If we make it back, I'll take her to the Opera House. When I was just a grunt, I never got the chance to take her to any fancy places. I guess it's time to make it up to her. I heard there's a new show in Dysmania coming from the northern province of Cocytus. It's called something in the snowfield. You know what? Why don't you come along? I'll buy an extra ticket. I doubt Fulvis will bring reinforcements anytime soon.
The central control room is just ahead. Should we push forward? The messenger of the Forsakens might be inside. I'm not sure how many assassins like her are waiting for us.
Soldiers of the 13th Legion. Before us lies the central control room of Lonza Fortress, the ultimate goal of this mission. This is our chance to claim glory for Hyperborea. However, I must apologize, as I won't be giving you the lion's share of this victory.
Eh?
With glory comes great danger, and this action is more dangerous than ever. You're young, with many years ahead. There will be other opportunities for glory. But today, the old man here will seek one more medal. And he isn't keen on sharing it with any of you. Stay at your posts by the turret. If you lose contact with me, continue to shell the control room from a distance and wait for reinforcements. Do not assault it directly.
Commander Avar, you can't do this alone. I know you didn't mean what you just said.
What are you talking about? I just simply gave you orders.
Pretentious old geezer.
I understand your concerns, but I've been through a lot of things like this. I was once like you, young and tearful, thinking my commanding officer had a death wish, but he always returned safely. So I'm telling you that there's no need to worry. Think of your mother, probably by the fireplace knitting a sweater, waiting for you to come home.
Commander Avar, you've always looked out for me, and you've just saved my life. Even if my mother were here, she would say, follow your officer, do not fear death. You're a Hyperborean warrior, and you're supposed to defend the Empire with your life.
It's not about fearing death. I just don't want any lives lost in...
I'm a Griffin, and I stand with the captain.
Yeah, I heard that loud and clear this time. I stand with the captain.
Well, since we have the captain, maybe she does have what it takes to lead us to victory. You've even learned how to take over your commander's speech.
Maybe we could wait for a while to gather more intel from this last first.
Oh, are you going to interrogate me?
No. I've seen how crafty this girl is. Her intel will only mess with our judgment. Here's the plan. We split into 2 groups. She and I will scout ahead. The rest prepare and initiate the assault upon our signal. If we call it off, retreat to turret 4. Leon, you stay back and guard the captives.
Yes, sir.
Let's move, and see what surprises the Forsakens have prepared for us.
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
The cleanup commences. The cleanup commences.
These ones are tough to deal with. Be cautious.
Pathetic weaklings.
Let the healing flow.
Ha! Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Get lost. Tremble.
Be careful. There may be more enemies inside. It's an ambush! Defend yourselves! Wait. The defense system here is off. The central control room is empty. Has the messenger left already? Something's off here. The original blueprints of the fortress showed this room should have the strongest defense system, including a self-destruct mechanism. But they've only locked the door, and there's no sign of any defense systems engaging. What do you make of this? True. The central control room is key to regaining control of the fortress. It doesn't add up that they'd leave it undefended after all the elaborate traps we've encountered. I'm about to access the fortress's control panel with my key. if all goes well.
The 13th Legion will attack in 2 days. Antonius Fulvis has vowed before Sybil that if his forces fail to breach the fortress, he would shoot himself with his own gun. Sybil then assigned him the best troops. The Legion will do everything they can to take Lonza Fortress back. We should not attempt to defend the fortress against such odds. Withdraw our forces and ensure the survival of the Forsaken.
Merely retreating would squander a perfect opportunity. We should make the Hyperboreans pay dearly.
Easy. Leave it to Avar. He'll be commanding 2 Vanguard squads in the operation. Those fools always listen to him. Avar will hold off their assault. Use this time to lay traps and fortify our defenses. The fortress will become their graveyard. We'll soon read this headline in the news. During the battle in Lonza Fortress, the 13th Legion valiantly defended the Emperor's lands. The Vanguard suffered 90% casualties in the fierce Lieutenant Colonel Avar, one of the survivors, mourned the fallen and delivered a eulogy of unmatched honor.
Good for Avar. Let's go with this plan then. Shame those dead dogs will receive posthumous honors though.
Authority override successful. Current authority, Avar Horodland. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland. Motto 16 of the Hyperborean Legion. When you have the enemy within range, beware that you are also within theirs.
Oh. Of all the battles I've fought, none have been as nerve-wracking as this. I thought I might never see Daphne and Claudia again. Strange. I've got the operational clearance. How come it's not working? What about you? Found anything unusual? Hmm? You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong? What's in your hand? Show me. What is it that you have to keep secret from me? Hand it over. Is that so? Well then. We need to have a serious discussion about this. Fulvis, you scheming bastard. You fabricated all this evidence, didn't you? I didn't know you old line aristocrats would stoop to such nasty tricks.
I'm nothing like those stubborn old fools. I'm a pragmatist and would do anything that works. Isn't this your favorite protege?
I was just setting the stage for a deal with you. I don't think we need a third person for this.
Off you go, Falsey. It's all right. The entire fortress is in our hands. This old man dares not make a move.
Yes, sir. I shall wait outside the door.
Now, why bother making up all this false evidence? You really think the higher-ups are that stupid?
Of course not. They're actually smart enough to turn a blind eye and play along. Use your head, Avar. Why do you think I dare to make this bold move? It's naturally because someone wants me to. Since you're a goner already, I'll show some mercy so you won't die a fool. When His Majesty was first crowned, Duke Servius was our imperial regent, but the regency strayed from established Hyperborean traditions and grafted too many useless scions onto the great imperial oak. Those fools allowed Charons into the military council and the Legion, and even appointed a few, like you, into high offices. This is ridiculous. Though His Majesty is now aware of these mistakes, they continue to plague us. I'm merely helping him prune the oak.
So, you went through all the trouble just because you don't like Charon? You should have told me earlier. There's no need for such an elaborate ruse. Just let me off this time and I'll retire early and stay out of your way forever. If you need my loyalty, I can do that too. We can blame her for leaking our battle plans. Both of us walk away clean. Hell, we might even get a reward for uncovering a spy. You'll gain an old dog obedient enough to follow your orders.
How quaint, Avar. Didn't expect you to stoop this low too. But you don't know the half of it, Avar. You're worth far more to us dead than alive. Use your head. Imagine the uproar if it came out that a high-ranking Charon officer defected and joined the Forsakens, resulting in the deaths of many of our best young soldiers. High-ranking Charons are already a thorn in many's flesh. Such a scandal will discredit them. Take our beloved Superior. Do you know how many people wish to see her crash and burn?
You mean Sybil? You wish her gone. You're after her position and power.
Perhaps. Maybe I want more. But that's no longer your concern.
Wait. We should talk about one more thing. About Number Zero.
Oh?
She is the most precious weapon of the 13th Legion. Sybil controls her now, but to complete the second Scion program, she still needs the crucial catalyst. Sybil has ordered you to find the catalyst in Flaxen, but your search doesn't seem to be enjoying much success.
Get to the point, Avar.
There are many paths to power, Fulvis. Even if this charade pushes Sybil off her seat, how can you be sure the Emperor will let you take her place? You need some kind of unparalleled credit to propel you to the Legion's head.
I'm listening.
The Second Scion program is too important to the Empire. It's worth far more than 100 Lonza fortresses combined. If you find the catalyst, which is the final piece of the puzzle, the entire capital will chant your name. Antonius Fulvis. It's the unparalleled credit you need. And I, by circumstance and chance, happen to know of its whereabouts. I'm willing to concede this to you.
Now we're talking.
That would be my end of the deal. All I ask in return is for you to spare me and my troops. My daughter is among them, so I have to make sure they're safe.
What a loving father. All right. Tell me where the catalyst is, here and now, and don't try to pull any tricks. You don't have leverage.
Fine.
Oh, thanks. As for now, I just need one last thing. Remember, Ava? Never trust a pragmatist. Stay behind, Fulci. Clean up this mess.
Yes. A mini recording device. Why would she have this?
Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland, you have yet to enter any command. Motto 17 of the Hyperborean Legion, obeying orders and trusting your comrades, give you a better chance of survival on the battlefield.
Attention to all 13th Legion soldiers in Lonza Fortress. Daphne Theodore, the former medic of Squad Griffins, is now classified as a Forsaken spy. Daphne Theodore is to be executed upon sight.
just like always. Like the moon dancing.
Surrender to me!
For the peace that will come one day.
Better soon.
To the central control room. My Commander Avar is still in there. I have to check on him myself. Maybe he's just heavily wounded. As a medic, I can probably... Where are you going? Okay, watch out for the soldiers around here. We may no longer have any allies.
Warning. No access privileges.
They've already revoked our...
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Get lost. Pathetic weakling.
Dancing to the floor.
Tremble.
Anesthesia and debridement ready. Tourniquet for hemorrhage.
There is no need. Tremble.
Anesthesia and debridement ready.
Get lost.
No dirt shall remain. All in a day's work.
Surrender to me.
Ow!
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
Proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise.
Ha. Get lost.
Inhale the perfume air of healing. Ouch! Sting my clothes.
Tremble.
Anesthesia and debridement ready.
Surrender to me. Seeking aid from an enemy? Good.
Let me provide medicine for the battles to come. Tourniquet the hemorrhage. You stain my clothes. Let the healing flow. Peace that will come one day.
With a touch of noise, there is no need for concern. Tremble!
Let me provide medicine for the battle.
Seeking aid from an enemy?
To be honest, my head's spinning. Everything's a mess. Sir Avar's gone. Those Hyperborean soldiers out there are shooting us on sight. They're calling me a spy. But I don't understand any. Please. I need to know I can trust you. I'll believe whatever you tell me. Pull myself together now. Sorry, you're so heavily injured, yet I was there acting like a crying baby. I still have some of the medication you found. Let me help you with your injury. Let's rest here until the medicine takes effect. I'll explain everything that happened outside. One of them got away?
Yes, ma'am. A female medic named Daphne Theodore. The Vanguard squads fought back fiercely, allowing her to escape. The Narwhals are entering the fortress, but no one else must know that we cleaned up the Vanguards. The situation may turn for the worse if Daphne contacts them for help. The situation is delicate. Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle has turned. Luckily, Avar is already out of the picture. As for Daphne, what do you want us to do with her?
Relay Commander Fulvis's order. Lock down the fortress, find and eliminate Daphne and Theodore. As for the charges, claims she conspired with the Forsakens, infiltrated the Legion as a spy, and compromised the fortress assault.
Yes, ma'am.
And after that, I checked on our squad mates while making my way to the central control room. Luckily, I avoided all the soldiers, but it was too late for most. They all suffered precise, fatal shots. Ironically, from our own men rather than the enemy's. That's all I know. Now, tell me what happened in the... fine. You must have your own reasons for withholding the information. But there's one thing I must know. My father, Avar, did he complete his mission? Farewell, Dad.
Daphne Theodore and an unknown accomplice are currently hiding in the sewers near Reservoir 1. Initiate the flooding of Reservoir 1 to force them out.
They found us. We need to get out before this section floods completely.
Current water level exceeds safety threshold. Safety gate will remain closed. Reduce water level to reopen.
They're controlling the inlets. But since this is a reservoir, it must also have drainage outlets.
They can't be far. Herd the remaining filthoids into the tunnels. Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time.
Get lost.
No dirt shall remain.
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
The water's receding.
Get lost.
The cleaning is proceeding well.
Surrender to me.
Tourniquet for hemorrhage. Just one more valve.
Feel better soon. All is well.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. For concern.
water level exceeds safety threshold. Safety gate will remain closed. Reduce water level to reopen.
They're controlling the inlets. But since this is a reservoir, it must also have drainage outlets.
They can't be far. Herd the remaining filthoids into the tunnels. Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time.
Get lost!
No dirt!
Tourniquet the hemorrhage. How much longer must
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need for
Get lost!
anesthesia and debridement. The water's receding.
Tremble!
all in the gate's way.
Just one more valve.
Albeit with a touch of noise. There is
Get lost!
all in the gate's way.
Tourniquet the hemorrhage.
You'll regret that!
We should be safe for now. The exit should be up ahead. You're heavily wounded. Is there any chance of us escaping this place? Even if we make it out, the Legion will hunt us down. We'll be fugitives forever, constantly dodging assassins. No. You might be a skilled soldier, but you're heavily wounded. We wouldn't stand a chance. Do you have another idea? What? Are you serious? We're completely different sizes. They'll quickly realize they're chasing the wrong person. This mania is a rainy place. When I was a little girl, all my friends hated the rain because it would mess with their hair and soil their pretty dresses. But I didn't hate the rain, because it never reached my shoulders. In my eyes, the rain was just little ripples sprouting around my boots and droplets dripping off the brolly. But as I grew older, I realized that rain wasn't that nice. It used to look nice, only because my dad was there to bear it for me. My dad is such a kind man, and such a stubborn one too. He always put others first. Always. Before I was born, he joined the Legion and fought hard to prove himself worthy of my mum. After I grew up, he left us because he didn't want to soil my future. In public, he'd scowl and forbid me to call him Dad. But deep in the night, he'd drunkenly shout mine and my mother's name, crying. He was always bearing the weight of everything on his own. But he never asked if I wanted any of this. Just like you never asked if I wanted to live knowing you sacrificed yourself for me. Neither of you know what I actually wanted. I never wished for a hero who'd shield me from the rain. My wish is that if there's only room for one under the brolly, I'll brave the rain with you all. I wish that we make it out and live on together. Let's think together. There has to be another way.
Volvis wants us silenced. That's our situation. He's labeled us as spies so that our fellow soldiers would kill us for him. We're the only ones left from the Griffins and Snowwolves. Every soldier here follows Volvis and his adjutant Falsey. Every soldier in the fortress.
Wait, I have an idea.
Father once said a strategic retreat could be a cover for an advance. Sometimes the greatest risks lead to victory.
We still have one option. We can turn ourselves in.
No, not to Volvis. To someone else. Remember what Falsey said in the broadcast?
Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time.
Lonza Fortress is currently under Fulvis's full control. We're little more than rats in a cage. Do you remember what I overheard earlier from one of the soldiers?
Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle has turned.
Correct.
Chief Sybil is also a graduate of the Academy. From what I know of her, she wouldn't tolerate betrayal from anyone, not even those she holds dear. Which is also why Sybil would carefully review any acts of treason. She would not make any hasty decisions to execute the suspects, because she'd want to get to the bottom of it. If we manage to meet her, she's most likely to throw us into the Imperial prison. The prison is reputedly so well guarded that even a fly could not escape the place. But it'll also keep out anyone who wishes to silence us. The Imperial prison will be our safest refuge. We can prove our innocence during interrogations. This is our only chance to survive. Your reputation will suffer though, as you'll be interrogated for espionage. But once we endure the questioning, we'll be able to clear our names and bring the real traitors to justice. The army has always been the focus of Emperor Julius. Moreover, His Majesty personally founded the 13th Legion. I believe it will reach his ears.
Time's against us. Let's move.
What a riveting story. Which completely contradicts the testimonies provided by the narwhals. Since you claim that you and Avar Horodland are innocent, do you have any idea what you just said? Then are you aware of the consequences if your accusation against Colonel Fulvis are proven false? Despite suffering grievous wounds, you have endured intense interrogation without changing your testimonies. Admirable. Push the interrogation to the next level. Initiate the Inferno. Survive this, and I'll consider the veracity of your testimony. Traitor of the Empire, if you claim to be innocent, prove it to me.
As you can see, Mom, all our plans have been leaked. Commander Avar participated in the formulation of the Vanguard Squad's combat plan. He's a Charon. He was the one most likely to reveal our plans to the facility.
The Forsaken set traps in every path. As you can see, Mom, someone...
As you can see, Mom, I am Daphne Theodore, daughter of Avar Horodland. My father and the captain, they planned to split the payment for selling intel to the Forsakens. But at the heart of the fortress, they disagreed on the division of the spoils. My father he was killed in a ruse woven by the captain. She then deceived me about how my father died. I've brought the murderer to you, Mom. I humbly request you to deliver a fair and just verdict.
As you can see, Mom, I am Avar Horodland, commander of the Vanguard squads in this... I turned my back on the Hyperborean Empire. I betrayed the 13th Legion. I sold out the Griffins and the Snow Wolves. My accomplices include my daughter Daphne from my ex-wife Claudia Theodore, and my protege at the Imperial Military College.
As you can see, Mom, I am the control panel in the central control room of Lonza Fortress. Motto 18 of the Hyperborean Legion. An unexpectedly easy victory often leads to an impending ambush.
All verdicts are in the name of justice. All questions must be answered absent falsehood. I tolerate no fabrication, alteration, or concealment of the truth. Despite his faults, he trusted you. Where were you when he was consumed by flames?
Get lost. No tremble shall remain.
Should you betray the loyalty of friendship, these infernal flames shall burn you to ashes.
Inhale the perfume air of healing.
Surrender to me. Get lost.
All in a day's work.
Meet your demise within these chains.
Albeit with a touch. There is no need for concern. No dirt.
How dare you defy the law? No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise.
The law shall recount your crimes.
Get lost. Surrender to me.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
No dirt shall remain. All in a day's work.
How dare you defy the law?
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need for concern.
How dare you defy the law?
Get lost. Tremble.
Stain my clothes.
The law shall recount your crimes.
dirt shall
No
remain.
escape from the Inferno's grasp.
Then I might show you some mercy.
Let the killing fall in the day's work.
Tremble!
Your Majesty, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Despite his faults, he trusted you. Where were you when he was consumed by flames?
No dirt shall remain.
Should you betray the loyalty of friendship, these infernal flames shall burn you to ashes.
Pathetic weaklings.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp. How dare you defy the law?
All in the day's work. You stain my cloak. Yes! Stain.
Get lost. Tremble.
The cleaning is proceeding well. With a touch of noise.
Surrender to
There
me.
is no need for concern.
Tremble.
The law shall recount your crimes.
Get lost.
How dare you defy the law?
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
Stain my cloak. The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
No dirt shall remain.
Tremble. You'll regret that. Get lost.
You proved yourself in the face of fiery flame. Oh! Why did you wake up? My questioning had just reached a pivotal point. Go ahead.
We need to have a serious discussion about this. I'll make this short. Later, I'll shoot you with this gun, and you'll have to play dead. To make it convincing enough, the shot will have to hit. It will miss your vitals, but will really hurt. You must endure the pain silently. We're trapped in here, with all contact to the outside world cut off. Volvis is already on his way. We are running out of time. Only the dead keep silent forever. Volvis will definitely kill me. We're both on this mission, and you've seen his fabricated evidence, so he surely won't spare you either. It's okay, I got you. If I kill you and feign allegiance to him, it'll lower his guard, allowing you to go unnoticed. It's the only way to ensure your survival. Not everything can be solved with a fight, kid. My life has more value than you think. It serves a greater purpose. I'll try to negotiate with Fulvis, though I believe it's going to fail in the end, so don't get your hopes up. The negotiation is for a more important purpose, to collect evidence. Take this recording device. It'll provide the evidence needed to expose and destroy Fulvis. Without it, all you have is your word, which happens to be the most unconvincing evidence. The cries of our fallen comrades will be lost to the winds of Lonza Fortress. Why the long face? Cheer up, kid. A true soldier laughs at adversity. I'm proud to have been your instructor, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. You must survive. Bring the truth to Chief Sybil and His Majesty. Let the entire Empire know that every soldier here held true to their creed and duty, and everyone fought till their very last breath. All glory to our Emperor.
Hyperborea functions like a vast machine, requiring every component to operate flawlessly. My role is to uphold the law and protect the justice defined by Hyperborea. If anyone attempts to manipulate me to subvert this law, they will face severe consequences. I will investigate Falsey. Be aware of the consequences if what you said proves to be false and a waste of my time.
You weren't supposed to know that part. Well, I don't know what happened, but the interrogator seemed much more accommodating this afternoon. She even asked if I wanted anything. My testimony hasn't changed. Did you say something that swayed the warden? Or is this some sort of final kindness before our execution? Oh, that's great. You've got a lot more injuries. They must hurt. I'll beg them to give me back my first aid kit. I hope so. And one more thing. I'm sorry, this might bring back painful memories, but I must ask while I can. Back at the fortress, the situation was so desperate that you didn't have time to tell me about my father's death. But I've sorted out my mood. Can you tell me about it now?
I'm sorry, my baby girl. I've always wanted to hear you call me Dad again. Just like when you were little.
He kept this photo all along. So long that I'm not the little girl in the photo anymore. Right. If we were guilty, we'd make use of every opportunity to collude in our testimonies. I understand. Thank you for giving us a chance to prove our innocence. Perhaps we'll leave this place soon.
Neither of you are leaving. A directive to expedite all procedural reviews has been issued from above. The only document I received is a writ demanding your immediate execution.
Mom, this is not right. It goes against the standard procedures of interrogation.
Take a look at the writ and the signatures at the bottom. Even the Supreme Minister of Justice has signed it. Not even Chief Sybil can stop it. Your case has grown beyond anyone. She's missing. An explosion occurred during the battle. Falsey was last seen outside the fortress. Her blood-stained pistol was found along the riverbank. Although the Legion continues to search, it is likely that she is deceased.
Mom, do you really believe in such a coincidence?
Your Royal Highness, Prince Virgilius, this place isn't fitting for someone of your stature. Please don't proceed any further.
Gathering so many signatures must have been quite the feat. Yet these signatures might weigh less than the one in my hand, I suppose.
Your Highness, does the royal family intend to intervene in this military case?
Intervene, I must ask. Do you view His Majesty's decree of pardon as an intervention? Is the royal military prison no longer under the Crown's jurisdiction? I need to speak with her alone. Everyone else may leave. They're finally gone. Thank goodness. One moment later, and I might have had to talk to your headstone instead. By all that is holy, my friend, you've really landed yourself in some serious trouble. You know how hard it is to meet my brother, and how rarely I get involved with politicians. But fortune favors you today. I was summoned for a different matter and seized the opportunity to secure your pardon. Things have finally blown over. You're free at last. Where do you want to go? The art gallery? The opera house? Or just a simple stroll along Whisper River for fresh air? You look pale. They did go rough on you. Why don't you come to my place? My personal physicians will tend to your wounds. I can't believe after 7 centuries, the prisons of Hyperborea still resort to primitive, barbaric, and utterly inhumane forms of torture. Those obsequious writers hail this era as the greatest and most prosperous of times, which is nothing but a tragic farce. I heard about your efforts to ensure her safety. Fear not, the pardon includes her as well. Repay me? How about serving as my bodyguard for 6 months? And staying away from the Legion might be wise for now. The stigma of a criminal charge lingers. Going back to the Legion at this point could be awkward. Yes. Just think of those signatures. How many people are watching you in this mania? Your prowess may deter approaching filthoids, but not hidden assassins. I know what you're worried about. Sybil Mason is an old friend of Daphne. She's obviously inclined to your innocence, so she will at least ensure Daphne's safety. Come on. You know there's nothing I hate more than these pointless customs and etiquette. But you're in the mood for jokes now, which is a good sign.
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
Who has the sheer audacity to waste my time?
So, this commission is about taking out the enemies in this area? Easy peasy, time to roll up our sleeves!
Surrender to me! Get lost! Tremble!
All right, that should be enough to teach him a lesson. Let's wrap this up and head back for our paycheck.
Victory? Piece of cake. Who has the sheer audacity to waste my time? Tremble! Who has the sheer audacity to waste my time? Pathetic weaklings. Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Pathetic weaklings. lost. Surrender to me. Pathetic weaklings. Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Pathetic weaklings. Tremble. Tremble. Surrender to me. Get lost. Get lost. Tremble. Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Get lost. Tremble. Pathetic weaklings. Tremble. Get lost. Surrender to me.
Hands in the air! Oh, this one looks tough. I'm out of here.
Some mercy. Pathetic weaklings. Get lost. Tremble.
Oh, I've mucked it all up! You'll get yours next time, just you wait! Oh.
Tremble. Ha. Get lost. Surrender to me. Tremble. You'll regret that. Pathetic weaklings. You'll regret that. Ha. Get lost. Tremble. You'll regret that! louder, then I might show you some mercy. Tremble. Get lost.
Not bad, I must say. Keep it up.
Tremble. Get lost. Tremble. Tremble.
Meaningless struggles. Show me what you're made of. Show me what you're made of.
Tremble! Pathetic weaklings. Surrender to me. Get lost. Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. has the sheer audacity to waste my time?
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need to concern.
Pathetic weaklings.
All in a day's work.
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. You'll regret that.
No dirt shall remain.
Surrender to me.
In hell. Feel better soon.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need to concern. All in a day's work.
Tremble.
Like the moon advancing to the full.
Pathetic weaklings. Tremble. Get lost.
In silence, all is removed.
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need to concern.
Inhale the perfume air of healing.
Surrender to me.
All is renewed.
No dirt, Charlotte.
Pathetic weaklings. Tremble.